Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. It's I Quit My Band. Watch yourself.
I was excited.
You were ready for that.
I'm a little high-end today.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for being here. My name is Nate.
I'm JJ.
I'm Evan.
We thank you for being here, folks. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Comment down below. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for podcast clips and comedy skits. Get the shirt in the description. Support the show. And you can support the show by following us on Patreon or subscribing on Patreon. $5 a month for bonus content. Also,
You can join a movement.
you can join the supergroup movement. So we're watching the show Supergroup that debuted in 2006 on VH1. We're watching each episode and recapping every week. The episodes come out Sunday. Kind of an interesting thing happened where we've been doing this for the past couple weeks, for the past 5 weeks. Episode 5 was missing
For years.
Publicly
online, and one of our fans, we've mentioned it on the show, Capture Obscura, sent in. He found it somehow and sent it to us, and then we watched episode 6. That episode will be out Sunday, by the way. And people in the comments are like, "Where's episode 5?" Someone just uploaded it to YouTube,
10 days ago.
and we're not sure if it's Capture Obscura, but we feel like it was because of this show.
Yeah.
That's why this
that's
happened.
too much with the obscurity that the show already is.
Yes.
And with the cult following it has, however, clearly. I do believe in coincidences, but I don't think this is a coincidence.
No.
No, I believe in miracles.
Yes.
And
Where'd you
this was
from?
a miracle.
You sexy
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and the timing was perfect because it came out when we were doing episode 5, the
Yes.
last episode. It's not like it came out afterwards or it was
Someone
at the
had
same
to
exact
have
time.
just went rogue.
And what's even crazier is we sent him a free shirt. We just didn't even have to.
We didn't even have to.
So return it.
Yeah, we didn't even have to.
Pay the
coming your way,
postage.
Capture.
Tonight we're going. Yeah, so go subscribe on Patreon for that. It's been really fun.
It has been
Very
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
It's coming to an end soon, which is very sad.
It's
Yeah.
very sad.
There's only 7 episodes. I wish there was 12.
Maybe we'll do it all again.
Maybe we'll do it again.
I'm hoping that we create enough of a groundswell.
Yeah.
Season 2, bring
Season
all the
2,
boys back.
We're coming back.
Yeah.
Sebastian will actually get Sebastian on the show.
Yeah.
My brother texted me. He's like, "I can't believe you fucking asked him to come over here."
It's so psychotic.
It is
Dude, I
insane.
didn't think it was that big of a deal at first.
Well, to your credit, you framed the email as to the studio.
I said the studio.
It never said your house, but the studio is indeed
my house.
your
I mean, he would
basement.
show up to a house. I didn't want to say a house because it's like I had to trick him a little.
You gotta, what's the expression? Buy low, sell high
Buy low,
type
sell
of
high. Yeah,
type
yeah.
of situation.
Pretty much, yeah. I had to put
so-
on my, my thinking cap. for
Yeah.
that.
And that's why we are where we are.
Right. Anyway, tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We've had, we've done a lot of album reviews the past couple weeks,
And a lot are coming too.
Yeah, a lot are coming. A lot is getting released this Friday. So that's going to be coming next week. The Hurricane of Chad.
Hurricane Chad.
Hurricane Chad's coming.
To kick off the season.
Yeah. Yeah, Hurricane Chad's coming.
Yeah.
And tonight we're going to be doing something different where we're going to be talking about the most embarrassing things that you can do as a band and if we've done them before.
Yeah. Kind of
Yes.
inspired by your skit series.
My
Yeah.
local cringe millennial frontman. I might be known to people online as the local cringe millennial frontman.
Which is awesome.
Who has done I've said several of these things in those skits.
Yeah.
And those are inspired by just being in bands forever and seeing bands play, and you're just like, oh, like it's you at first, and then after as the years go by, you start realizing that just saying nothing is the best thing to do.
Yeah, because you never recognize the folly in yourself. It's not until you see someone else do it, and then you're like, oh, I'm an asshole.
I have to stop doing.
Well,
Is that what I look like?
Collectively, we're all in our late 20s or mid 30s, early to mid 30s, right? So we've been at it playing in bands for quite a long time, almost 2 decades for some of us. But so yeah, it's like this isn't just limited to the pros. This is mainly the Joes.
Oh yeah,
You know, this
is a
almost
full-on Joe.
This
list.
is the Joe.
Yeah. This is the
Joe list.
This is the Joe.
This is the Joe list.
Being a local
Cruising
musician,
Joe
Cruising
list.
Joe list.
being a local musician playing in local bands or whatever. I mean, you've played. I mean, we've collectively, if you add it all together, we've played hundreds of shows within this like 8-mile radius.
Oh yeah.
Which is and some outside of it, but like maybe 10.
Well tread within that 8 miles, dude.
Within the blast radius.
Yeah. So,
we've seen all 3 rivers around Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
which is so. I guess it speaks to there is a monotony that falls into it, and also humor in the characters you meet along the way.
100%. And like as you do it longer, and like you just like you can't not do it.
Yeah.
You come to grips with just like a base level of humiliation.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you're like, I can't keep adding on to it by doing these embarrassing things.
You have to be okay with at least a little bit of embarrassing yourself, or else it's not gonna. Or else you end up here.
I would say
because it's like that's where I was, where I was just like,
Yeah.
like it's just you see other people doing what you're doing, and you're like, God damn, that sucks, and you're just like, but I have to do that as well. So it just gets to the point where you're just like, am I gonna do it, or am I just gonna stop doing everything?
Yeah.
It's like that really embarrassing guy up there. I'm gonna have to wait, tell him 6 set, and hope he gives me $40
exactly
for showing up.
Yeah.
And also, I would say this idea was inspired by maybe our most popular clip to date, which is the like conversation between you two, where it's like,
oh right, yeah.
Who's coming to the show? You coming to the show tonight? Like, are gonna be any girls there? All dudes.
Little embarrassing.
Things like that. A little embarrassing. So yeah, there's been multiple of our skits that have, we're pulling from experience here. We're not talking out of our ass.
Yeah, I mean, everything we do on the show, the skits, and in this episode, like I think a lot of people kind of like take it the wrong way sometimes and think like we're attacking them. Everything is basically just a reflection, of ourselves.
Yes,
it's all just us being like, this is us making fun of ourselves, and you, but mostly ourselves.
This is therapy,
It's
guys.
therapy.
This is good for everybody.
Yeah. So, sorry.
Oh, yeah. So we have a list here. There's 27 different things that we've identified that's embarrassing.
Good. Yeah.
And we're going to keep score. One of us by the end will
be
have
the
done
biggest
the
loser.
most
embarrassing
the biggest
thing.
loser.
I think I know who it's gonna be. Probably.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, it's in the running. Yeah,
It's gonna be tight.
It really could be any of us.
There's a lot of things that I'll have to think about if I've done them before. And I feel like it's gonna be most of them.
What would be tight if there was a 3-way tie?
That would be sick.
of all 27.
we all
just
all
literally
fucking
have done everything.
Yeah.
We've done all. of
Yeah.
this.
So
we just go right down the list.
I think
go
we
down the
should.
list.
Yeah.
Okay, first one is pay to play, and should we just do a 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
We're
2,
gonna raise
1.
our hands. Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
obviously I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But both unintentionally, like you don't know that that's coming, and you like kind of know that you're gonna have to pay at the end of the gig. That's what happened to me when I was like a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one it's not really embarrassing, but it's one that it's embarrassing in retrospect, but you like have to do it, when you first start because you just like don't know any better.
Oh, yeah.
But I have some stories where like I have some like egregious examples of it.
Yeah.
Whereas like we were given like 30 tickets to sell, didn't even attempt to sell any.
Yeah. Like paper physical tickets.
Paper physical tickets. Did not attempt to sell or promote the show. And then just showing up to the show, cashing out $300 and just giving it to the promoter and just being like, yeah, here you go. And like being like,
So brutal.
Doesn't that
like
suck?
just not even think. I remember doing that. Like I like walked to an ATM with my brother, and it was like not a thing. It was just like, we're paying $300.
Wait, what was the venue?
Minutes.
It was the Rex.
Oh, yeah.
It was a show where we got completely fucked up before the show.
The Rex was, which is now rebranded to some club or something, was like the epicenter of rip-off shows. There was one particular thing called guerrilla music. Have you heard of this?
No.
Where it's a battle of the bands. Because I did that same exact thing. Only we like pushed our ass and sold a bunch of tickets, and then like no one expected it, so we hand like this promoter a wad of money, and all the tickets are gone, and they're like, what?
Yeah, they're like, what do you mean?
And
Are we gonna have to pay you now?
so the setting was like I had just gotten my driver's license, so I was like 16 or 17, and there's like a curfew for kids that are that age to drive, and so it was a Sunday night during school, so it was a school night, and the guys in my band were all younger than me, and so they were like, "Oh, you guys sold the most tickets, so we're gonna put you on last." We're like, "Oh, sweet." How's 2 a.m.? Is that good? And we're like, what? And so one of our dads had to step in and be like, these are kids. They cannot play at 2 a.m. because they have to get home. They have school or whatever. So we just like made this guy a bunch of money, and because it's like an applause meter thing. And then you get a fucking free studio session
With this guy who has a computer.
Also, drunk adults have to go home at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
it's Monday morning.
It's on the south side.
Yeah, it's like that. Their shit isn't open until it's past 2 a.m. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Rex was like classic because the one that we did was Afton shows.
Yeah, I didn't. I never ran into them. But.
I did it once, and like it would be a show that starts at 3 p.m. and goes till like midnight.
Yeah,
and I remember we were on somewhere around like 8 p.m.
Yeah,
and the band that went on before us was like this group of college kids that were only together for this show.
Yeah.
And they were a comedy rap group of like a bunch of white kids going up there.
Love it.
And I just remember the one song was Eatin' Ass. Eatin' Ass.
Hell
and
yeah.
they had like 15 of their friends up front.
Yeah.
And the rest of this giant venue being like, Jesus Christ. Like,
That's
what
so awesome.
So when we went up, we were like going up to a crowd that just had like this comedy rap group talking about eating ass. So I went up to the mic and I just went, we're Turnpike Gardens and we're also a comedy rap group. Got a huge laugh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Played the show, get off stage, pick up my phone. We have like 20 Twitter notifications. And it's all people being like, fuck Turnpike Gardens.
Dude.
They think they're better than everybody, blah, blah. And it was just all the kids who were fans of that band. I remember reaching out to like one of the guys in the band, like, dude, I didn't mean anything
we're just
by
joking.
And they went on for months.
What?
Months?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
They would be like, I know you think we forgot about it, but we did.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
You can't tread on our comedy game, dude.
Yeah, a bunch of people that all paid $300 for fucking stage time.
What a clown
That's
show,
so
dude.
to keep it going is
Oh,
nuts.
yeah, dude.
There was another setting where I paid to play. In particular, it was they used to hold this particular guy who I won't name. Who was like, if you know anybody in Pittsburgh, like if you mention this guy's name, he would run these shows where he'd book your band and give you like a PDF of tickets you could print out.
Hell yeah, dude.
And so that would be your voucher to get into the show. You'd have to print them out, cut them up, give them to your friends, and give your friends money to this guy.
Yeah.
And he would have a required minimum to play at this coffee house that may, at best, hold 22 people. But he was like, you owe me $100.
Yeah.
And that was like, this guy was
off.
also handicapped, so that was kind of tough.
Oh yeah, no, I that's the guy that I had my egregious run in with.
Yeah, it was pretty
that guy
bad.
showed up to the show.
That guy's a criminal.
Took the money, left.
Yes.
Didn't even stay for the show. That's why we were just like, wow, I can't believe we did this. We got so hammered and played the show like I threw up 5 minutes before we were supposed to go on stage.
That's pretty cool.
And then got up on stage and we played the worst set of all time. And I remember we were like the headliner, like on the tickets. It was like our name, like in big, and all the other bands were like below. And I didn't know why that was like we were billed that way. But when you see that when you're a kid, you're like, the fucking headline. I'm actually headlining the Rex.
I'm
tonight.
headlining the Rex. We sold zero tickets and it cost me $300.
But it's a sick night. I got fucked up and
Threw
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like I paid for like 10 tickets for friends to come to.
Oh, God.
And they just didn't show up. It was like the worst moment ever.
The best is fielding those text messages.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, sorry, couldn't make
Couldn't make
it.
it.
You're like, oh, don't worry.
Don't
dude.
worry about it. It's totally cool. What do I owe you for the ticket? Don't even worry about it, dude. It's all good.
If you
It's
could
all
also
good.
tell Steve and Jeff
Yeah.
and Ron and
Yeah. And just make sure to show up to the next show. It's
Yeah.
next weekend. Ooh.
yeah, preemptive.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We had the preemptive. Ooh.
Dude, you guys play local too much.
Let's move on. We have a lot to get through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay. Asked audience to move closer.
3, 2, 1. Damn.
You've never done that?
Okay.
Ever.
All right.
No.
In all your years.
I don't
You've never done that.
You wise
No.
sage.
You've never done that.
Because I'm always thinking, like, when I'm at a show, the last thing I want to do is be up close.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true.
You know?
I get it. And I feel that way as an audience member, too. And I thought I didn't do this. But since starting the Cringe Millennial Frontman series, I went back and I was like, I watched an old show that we had on YouTube, and I was like, I bet I don't do any of this stuff. Like, I hope I don't do it.
And it was you just
Like, the
speed running
first
it.
song, I was like, why don't you guys come closer?
We don't bite.
I was like,
Yeah, we don't bite.
No, I was like being like more cringe about it.
were
I was
like,
like,
let's-
there's plenty of room to dance.
Let's get all comfy cozy.
I
And
went
in
full
fact-
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah.
Plenty of room to dance.
I think I've actually told people to move back because, like, I spit bad when
yeah.
I sing, and I'm
You
like,
do spit a lot.
I was
Yeah.
like, dude, we need like a salad
We need a-
bar, like glass
spit shield,
Like
yeah.
you can move back.
Like a barrier.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's good.
So me and JJ have two.
Yeah.
Evan's got one.
Yep.
Okay, next one is dedicate a song to a girl.
Like, is this you saying it on the mic or just writing a song for a girl in general?
This is saying it on the mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is. I wrote this next one for this one's for you, babe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This one's
Okay.
for her.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There
Caveat: it was my mom.
Okay. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts.
All right.
I know I've done it.
Oh yeah.
I know I have. Like, I definitely have done it.
I remember you saying that you dedicated your version of the Lanks at Barnes and Noble to a girl.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh.
That's definitely online. There was no girls there for me to dedicate it.
Yeah.
But I know, like, I mean, I started playing when I was fucking 12 years old.
Yeah.
So when you're 15,
Oh yeah.
you got your girlfriend show up to the show. This one's for, you know.
Oh, fuck. I have
know it.
done that.
You know you've
I
done
fucking
it.
have.
You've
Yeah,
done it.
Yeah, you're right. I
I
gotta
know
be
you've
true.
done it.
No, I wasn't trying to resist. I just couldn't think of an example.
I thought you were going to be my brother in arms with that one.
I did. I did it.
Yeah,
I did
okay.
it. I did it. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
I didn't give you one for that. That's your mom doesn't count.
Okay. And
right.
it's like
If we're being fair,
it's it's not like a lovey-dovey
No.
song. Do you know what song
it's
I'm talking
not
about?
Beth.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah,
doctors
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one. Oh, I've dedicated like Love Song 311. Like, been
Dude,
like-
that rules.
This was for my girlfriend. We've only been dating for 2 weeks, but I
Love
think
you,
I'm
babe.
in love with you. Yeah, that's the shit I was on with that. Let's move on. Okay, so we're on number 4.
Yeah. Mhm.
Made a promotional video. 3, 2, 1.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This entire apparatus is promotional videos.
Yeah, I'm just talking about for shows and like
Yeah.
yeah.
I try to make them more creative and like have fun with them.
Yeah.
You do a nice job.
You've done
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
It's kind of the brand of your band, I would say.
I would agree. But I probably have made some annoying corny ones if we
Yeah.
go far back enough in the archives.
We
Yeah.
our bands did 2 shows together where we were like head to head.
Yeah, it was
and
the
that was
Fuzz War.
full. Yeah, the Fuzz War where we like it was full promotional video.
Yeah.
Central.
That was really the only time that my band put in the effort
Yeah.
for a promotional video.
does
And
require-
it was hard for us.
It does require pulling out your phone and
Yeah,
hitting
we
record.
Yeah, we didn't do that for a long time. Yeah. Okay, so we're all guilty of that.
Mm.
Bought tickets for people. I said I already did this, but
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I have not done that.
Dude, Cheapskate McGee.
Yeah, I've
Cheapskate.
never
You
done
pay
that.
cash.
Yeah.
You want to
No,
come see my
No,
band.
I actually have a story about that. There was someone, and this happened like 2 years ago, where this particular figure, who will remain nameless, was very drunk before one of our shows, and I was like walking down the hallway, and they stopped me and were like, "Hey man, can you guest list me for this show?" It was like a really big show for our band, and I was like, "I see you got a wallet there," and then walked away.
man.
Yeah.
That
was
is
it.
intense.
Cold-blooded.
That is fucking.
It felt really good.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I would
If
buy.
I said that, I would go back to the guy. Big. I don't know where that.
I,
is.
and it's
I'm
a
an
person-
animal. I'm sorry.
It's
the
a person that I kind of regret being rude to, but in that moment, I felt empowered.
Yeah, I could see that feeling good.
I mean,
but
it was
yeah.
like I was so stressed for this giant show.
Yeah,
so I was like,
I could see
fuck
that feeling
you.
good. Yeah,
Pay your money.
That's so funny.
No, I've definitely bought tickets for people. I remember back in the day, like when I first started taking shows when I was like really young, I was like ashamed sometimes to walk to them with like a lower amount of tickets.
Oh yeah,
so
the
I would,
stigma.
So I would end
Yeah.
up buying some for people just so it looked like, and then
Oh,
it's just
God.
like I just put $50 of my own money into.
No,
this.
that's what I thought. That was like the way to get around all of it. I was like, I'll just buy them and then give them out for free. I don't
so
really care
bad.
about paying. I want people to be there. Like that was
Yeah.
my whole thing.
And then you find that neither of those things
No,
happened.
neither of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
people didn't show up,
They didn't show up.
and I have no fucking money.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the most embarrassing thing you could do.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay. Number
Number 6.
number 6. Big things are coming.
That's something like you put online, you say into the mic between songs, etc. Some sort of cryptic messaging.
Yeah.
About
People aren't ready.
They're
for this
not
shit.
ready
Yeah.
for what's gonna happen. You don't
Yeah.
even know what's gonna happen.
if
It's
you
just
open
big.
up if you open up my Instagram stories right now and you find the bands that I follow from here, at least 3 of them are posting that on the reg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's any variation of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big things coming. Big things are on the way.
Around
Watch
the
out.
corner.
Oh yeah, watch out for this coming soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay
Or
tuned
you just
is
post-
a big one. Yeah.
You just post Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Friday.
Watch
yeah.
out. Dude.
Watch out.
Yeah, watch out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
all done it. Dude. If you guys weren't gonna raise your hand, I was gonna go through your
Ape
Instagram
shit, yeah.
and be like, "Fuck!" And in clause 5, right here, Your Honor.
February 22nd. Big things coming. February 26th. Another show at Smiling Moose.
2nd,
Yeah.
big things coming.
You were announcing
April
a
1st.
you were announcing a new sticker design.
You were alluding to your next show poster coming out.
Yeah, March 1st. Big things coming. It ended up being your music video. You just go like full Alec Baldwin.
14 people watched that music video.
Yeah.
How many views did it get?
The hype train is not rolling.
How many views did it get, Mr. Young? Say it.
79. How much did you pay for the music video? $500.
Was it
That's
that
what
big?
I thought.
Could you call it big?
The worst is when you do it young, you actually believe it.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, this
is gonna be.
You're not
big.
going to be ready for this local album.
I mean, even your full album isn't that big.
Yeah.
To say big things.
it feels huge.
I feels
get,
huge.
It's coming from a guy that is overly theatrical at times. I play in a band where we dress up like astronauts, whatever.
Sure.
I do subscribe to, or not subscribe to, but I fall victim to the delusions of grandeur sometimes that maybe someone out there does care.
Oh,
and so
for sure.
I buy into the crypticness a little bit just because I like being dramatic. However, it is insanely cringy, and I try to use it this much.
Well, that's
you know what I mean?
That's this whole thing is the razor's edge.
Yeah.
Of you want people to actually interact with it.
Yes.
But you also, in doing so, end up like overselling what it is.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is all the stuff. Like this is like all this stuff is so common, just because it's like everyone does it because they don't want to go full fledged.
Yeah.
This is the most I can say is big things are coming.
Yeah, and I also don't have like a budget
Right.
No.
to like film
Yeah.
a cool promo
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
So the best I can do
Is
is
an
this
iPhone.
photo I've shared 3 times already.
Yeah.
Put a new filter over it.
Big things are coming.
This
Big
Microsoft
things are coming.
Paint poster that was made. Yeah.
An NFT that's really just a PDF.
That a guy in a wheelchair said I had to sell to play the show.
So bad.
Okay, another saying one for number 7 said, when this is after the project is released.
Yeah.
There's big things are coming in, and this one comes after it. It's we did a thing. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's big.
I'm so happy that
That's big.
Oh man,
I mean, that's my first one I haven't done.
yeah, that is.
That's my first one I haven't
That
done.
broke the streak, dude. Cal Ripken over here.
Yeah.
Did
We
the
Did
Iron
a Thing
Man.
is the worst.
The We Did a Thing is terrible.
It's
We
a
Did a
rough
Thing, I
Yeah.
Did a Thing.
Yeah.
I automatically lose respect for anyone that goes down that road.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like a thing? Like, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. I'd rather you say big things.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's a very millennial thing.
Yeah, it's a very millennial.
Like
Yeah.
people do that when they had a baby.
I was gonna say that's
You
like
know,
their gender reveal. We did
Yeah,
a thing.
We did a thing.
yeah, it's an
Yeah.
ultra or something.
Yeah.
We did a thing. We had sex.
We had sex. And it
I think-
resulted in this baby.
He finished
Or-
in me.
Or at least she did.
She
I
did. I'm
don't
not sure.
remember,
I don't
but
remember doing it.
She's
but-
actively doing the thing.
and I
I'm not.
respect it. I was out of line. Okay, so no one was caught on We Did a
Yeah,
Thing.
that's big.
Okay. Traveling very far away to play to possibly 10 people,
Yeah.
give or take 10.
give or take. And how
Yeah.
far are we talking here?
At least the state.
Like
At least the state,
an
okay.
overnight.
An
away.
overnight, an
Yeah,
overnight.
like not one where you go to like Cleveland and back or something.
If it ends up being more than 10 people, can you?
I'd say just a laughable amount of people.
Yeah, it's got to be laughable.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever you deem laughable. Like if you're in a giant cavernous room and 10 people are standing there, that is not very many people. But if you're in a coffee shop or something of the sort and there's 10 people standing there, you're like, I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
And
Okay.
and maybe those 10 people are not the guys in the other band.
And 1, 2, 3 pleasant counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
All right.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've just did it last summer like so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah, the like this will come up again, but the best and the worst ones that I had was when we went to Austin that year for
Yeah,
South
yeah,
by.
yeah.
Where
You
it's
have
like,
tons of
You
content
have
from
a
that
lot of
trip.
that, yeah.
like we would have shows that were like awesome. Like you're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, a bunch of strangers get to see my stuff for the
Yeah.
first time, and then a couple gigs that were like, oh my god.
There's no one. Here.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was
Yeah.
one where, because Tom's band, Tom is a guitarist in my band, but he has his own band, and we were going with just the band him and I are in together, but his drummer surprised him, came down to Austin.
classic story.
Last minute, they were like, let's book a There You Are show.
Yeah.
So we book
That's the name of their band.
Yeah.
we booked 2 There You Are shows. We show up to the one. It's at 11 in the morning, but it's on a rooftop. So we're
That's
like, dude,
crazy.
rooftop's
11
gonna
in
be
the
sick.
morning.
Dude,
Why?
we show up. There's a band playing to no one. We get up at 11. They sit down on these couches in front of us and just stare at us like this.
Oh man.
We play our set. No one else comes up onto the rooftop. We finish our set. They come up and play another
Oh my!
set to
Just
no one.
switching off.
So at least we got to escape the
Yeah.
purgatory. I was like, they might still be there playing.
so
They just waiting for someone to take their duty, their shift.
Someone say prayers for us so we can leave
We
this
can
rooftop
Get out
bar.
of here.
2 summers ago, my band that I'm actively in latched on to another band from Pittsburgh, and we played a few dates around with them. And one of them was in Detroit, and we get to the place, and we show up, and they're like, we're here with Mel, and we're here for the show tonight. They're like, are you? I don't see you on this. Oh, you must be part of the late show, because they did one of
shit.
those chunks like
Yeah.
where they book 3 bands, they make them play for half an hour, and then they kick them out, and then they start one at 10
Yeah.
and do whatever. Nobody was coming to see either show that night, and so it's like a haul your gear up a bunch of steps situation. So we haul our gear up there, and the one local band plays first. Fuck up. Because any potential people that they would draw,
Yeah.
whatever,
They're gone.
are gone. So then it's us, and we play to nobody except these 2 people that follow us on the road everywhere. And then the band that was touring with us, didn't even bother playing. They were like, we're just gonna
That's so
bounce.
They were like,
They drove all the way to Detroit
That's the greatest thing in the world.
and decided not to.
it was still wasn't worth their self-respect
Yeah, they're
to
just
walk
like-
up there.
Yeah.
Because every band has that thought.
Yeah.
When there's a show that just sucks, they're just like, should we even play?
Yeah.
But you always just suck it up and play because you brought your shit. These guys just being like, no.
Oh, and
That's so awesome.
the funny part is, like, we were sharing drums and other pieces of gear with that other band, and that night we decided, like, we were like trading off whose gear we would share, and that night was their night to haul all the shit up the steps. And so I played this dude's drums, and then he never played them.
That is rough.
So bad.
And then
I
you were
bet
like,
he's
well, it's
still-
still your turn. You want to take him down?
Yeah.
You can take them down.
The local band also never stayed for either of our sets. They fucking
That
left.
is
So fuck that.
that is the best show.
That
I've
was
ever
the
heard.
worst.
Yeah,
So
that's
good.
everything about.
I've
that
had
is
multiple
just great.
experiences in Detroit, which I know is a great music city, but multiple absolutely terrible experiences playing
Not-
shows in Detroit.
Not kind to the out of towners.
Not if you are,
Yeah.
in the
That-
wrong.
That is a Giga Chad move. Because there's
That
been
is,
shows where I remember like looking to my drummer being like,
What are we gonna
What
do?
are we
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
do we
Are
pull
we
it?
doing this?
And then
Yeah.
one of us is always like, nah, we're here.
We gotta
whatever.
do it, yeah.
But to be
Someone-
like, we're leaving.
We're leaving. We're
Someone
not being
pulls
part of
always
this.
pulls out the line. They're like, "Well, it's basically practice."
yeah, and
Yeah,
then you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
of course, this is just
It's
like
just
practice.
like practice. We traveled 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
I've been here for
Yeah.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Just
Paid.
We paid $300 for
Yeah.
Airbnb and
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah, it's just like that.
And that
It's
feeling
not-
where you
no
just keep
different.
looking to the
Yeah.
door, where you're like,
Oh,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe they'll come in any minute.
That
here.
date in Detroit, I even set up our merch. Like, what
Oh,
a fucking
God.
joke.
Does it count if the show you traveled out of town to play, you were like sure it was gonna be a good one?
Yeah.
Okay, because like
That was Melt's entire tour last summer.
we never really like my old band, like we never really played out of town shows, but when we did, we would make sure that it was like gonna be good. Like we
Yeah.
would always like we would go to Canton to Buzzbin to like play the first Friday.
R.I.P. the Buzzbin.
Yeah. So we had like 2 good shows in Canton. We had like one good one in Youngstown where like the other band was like, you guys got to come out for this.
Yeah.
And then like we did 1, 2, 3, and like that was always good.
Banger.
But the one that was definitely not good was when Nate Cross Band played at 1, 2, 3 for Fuzz Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Oh.
I thought would be good because it was
Yeah.
a festival.
Yeah.
But
It
that
wasn't
was like
good.
an empty.
Yeah, that was
I've
bad.
never
No one gave a fuck.
seen that place.
Yeah, that was
empty.
that
Yeah,
was rough.
that was
Yeah, because
bad.
you it was a festival, and every time you play there, it's always good. But
We
that
played at
was the
3
one
o'clock
where
in the
it's like-
afternoon.
Yeah, maybe that was
Stuff.
the straw that broke the camel's back.
Could
but
have
seeing
been.
that place empty.
Could have
Especially
been.
because
Yeah.
like the last time we left there, we like left with a fucking giant
Yeah,
handful
we were
of
like,
money.
fuck,
We were like,
yeah.
this rules.
With COVID.
Yeah, with COVID.
We stayed in a hotel.
We
had
did,
a nice
yeah.
time. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Never mind. That festival is a questionable
Yeah.
setup, anyways.
All right,
So
so I think we all got stricken on that.
yeah,
one.
we did.
Next one: slept in a vehicle in a foreign city after a show. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I slept in Giovanni's van multiple times.
Hell
That
yeah,
sucks.
dude.
It was terrible. It was fucking awful.
Chateau or scene.
yeah.
Dude, hell
Dude,
yeah.
the van?
He probably had no problem with it at all.
Yeah.
Dude, this is it.
This is what we
He's
do.
like, you're either about this or you're not.
Actually, I don't think he was in the van. I like commandeered it one time in Lancaster. We played out in the middle of nowhere, and we're then going to New Jersey or something. And he had a girlfriend at the time, and they brought like a tent or whatever. Dude, was that full?
No.
Okay, good.
His girlfriend wanted to sleep outside, and he very much didn't. So he got drunk or something, and I just found his keys and locked myself in there.
Yeah.
And that was the smart move.
Yeah,
Because
there
he
you
woke
go.
up freezing with dew on him.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so that was terrible. So
I always-
only I get a strike for that one.
I always thought it was kind of, not respectable to not have nights like that when you go on. Like, we always, like, booked a hotel or, like, an Airbnb. Like, it was always a hotel.
Yeah.
Like, and then, like, I would hear about people just, like, crashing.
I don't
some guys'
ever-
place were crashing in the van. I'd be like, man, I wish I could do that.
Well, here's
the one
thing.
time we played this place in Deep Creek, a bar booked us. We got all of the door money for this like big like dock bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I
like
know the
no
story.
one came over to
Yeah.
our side of the thing.
Yeah.
Like we were playing in this room, like maybe 20, 30 people throughout the night came over to listen to us play. And then at the end of the night, they just handed us like $1,800.
It's unbelievable.
And then they were like, do you guys have a place to stay? We're like, no. They're like, well, we have bunk beds downstairs. Like they had this like dorm that you like
That's
slept
awesome.
in bunk
So
beds.
sick.
That's as close as I've
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
That's sick.
No, it sucks. But I would never do it again. I never like aspired to do it. I'm always like, I'd love to sleep on a bed.
You
if
got
I
to
can.
do the hotel.
Yeah. So even when I was like younger and roughing it, I would be like the pussy that
Yeah.
insisted we got a cheap hotel.
That's what I was like. We're pussies.
Yeah.
You should just sleep in the van.
But now,
I should sleep on a broken
Just sleep in the
Heineken bottle
van.
like the fucking Sex Pistols.
I'm like
did.
Slash.
Yeah.
Sleep
But-
on a pizza box.
now I'm in a band with old guys,
Yeah.
and so now we definitely get Airbnb.
You gotta.
have
You gotta.
to. We stayed in a hostel in New York one time, and it was fucking awesome.
I
That's
thought
cool.
you said hosses at first.
We
I was
stayed at
like,
a Haas's Steak and Sea.
we all picked up the night shift at Haas's.
We were the dishwasher.
Free food.
That's actually how we made money on that trip.
Okay, next one. Spent more money on food and drinks than what you made from the show. 3, 2, 1.
I mean,
Yeah,
of
And I
course.
think that's.
Duh.
I can't even like think of a specific time, but it's had to have happened.
It's
because
had to have happened.
Well,
I typically eat after a show,
Yeah.
and I've definitely made no money.
Yeah.
after.
Well, yeah, here's
That's
the
how
thing.
I'm like.
Like, there's the drink ticket situation, and every place in the world that's normal gives you like 1 or 2, except
Yeah.
if it's the place in Morgantown, they give you like 18.
8, yeah.
And but there's always we gonna grab some food or what?
Yeah.
And then you go to Chipotle or Sheetz or something.
It's the transitive property of equality. If the show pays no money, yet you paid money for drinks and or food, you've spent more money.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Yeah,
You've
that's-
just had
that's
an
true.
expensive, embarrassing night out.
Yes,
This is what you've done.
Yeah, a night of vanity.
Yeah. Okay, number 11. Played like shit because you're drunk. 3, 2, 1. I
Damn.
did this a lot of times.
Yeah, there was an era when I
Yeah.
would go see your band where I was like, do they think they're Guns N' Roses?
We were like the Replacements, except not good at all.
I've seen it in the flesh at least
Yeah.
once, and there's a documented YouTube video.
There's a documentary on
vlog
YouTube.
of
It is the video, the show I was talking about earlier at the Rex, but it used to happen constantly, to the point where we actually had to talk. We had to have a sit down meeting about it once. We're like, we got to stop
an intervention.
getting fucked up before the show, because it was. I mean, we were all like, it came with the hardships. It's like, if I had like more than 5 beers, I would forget the words to all of the songs, and like that was fine. I could deal with that. But like, if Buddy, our drummer, got fucked up, he would like.
You get the dropsies.
It was
yeah.
bad. Drop and stick. I think at our second album release show, he just straight up fell off of the drum stool.
Was that the one at Howlers?
No, it was at Club Cafe.
Okay.
He just like fell off of the drum stool,
remember
and like
that.
we played like shit.
I remember you guys played the closer off that
Yeah.
album, and it was like 40 BPM
Dude,
slower. It was
yeah,
just
we would play like the tempos would be so off.
Your
and-
dad just so ashamed.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
would just get completely hammered. And we did have to have a talk about it. And then we had the talk, and we like started playing well. And it was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, they're actually okay.
Between albums 2 and 3, you guys like all went to rehab.
we all went to rehab.
Here's the
dude.
thing, though, that's good though, is that speaks to like the bros that the 4 of you guys were in your band.
Yeah, I mean, none of
You're
us
not getting
stopped
hammered with
drinking.
strangers.
None of us stopped drinking, but we did.
Reined
There was
it
an
in.
element to the band that I was in that was almost just like a hang,
Yeah.
because it just started turning into it. Like after a while, we would go to practice and then never practice.
Well, that's
We would
what
just
happened
sit
with
there and get drunk.
that's what happened with NCB too.
Yeah,
your,
pretty
your
much.
band.
It might just be me. I might be the common denominator in all.
because
of it.
we'd
like,
sit in
what
my
a
practice.
cig.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
How about a
Once you
cigarette?
pull out the cig, you're just like, can we just keep doing this.
And that's why the
keep
podcast
smoking.
exists.
Unless all 3 cigs went down at the same time, it was always, he just started another one.
We gotta wait.
Yeah.
And I might as well have another one while he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, number 12. You're the oldest guy at the gig by at least 10 years. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Had to have happened.
Yeah, any basement show I've played in Oakland, within the past 5 years. Ancient.
The last basement show that we played, I was like, this is cool. I love that these exist.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
It starts to feel a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah. It feels humiliating. I mean, probably the last one I'll ever play was like in the dead of winter at this basement in Pitt. And it was my current band, which I said 2 old guys are in the band with me. And so I can only imagine, and maybe neither of them cared, I felt out of place.
Yeah.
And they're 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
So it's like, whoa, dude. But they were very, the kids there were very enthusiastic, but I don't want to call my audience kids.
Yeah. That's the thing that sucks, because it's always the best, most sympathetic audience you'll get. They love it.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, is this legal?
Yeah, right.
To be here?
Yeah.
Are all of you over 21?
Yeah, I could get arrested for supplying you guys with booze.
Yeah.
I remember like the last one, I would like describe it to my wife and be like, yeah, he's doing there for the kids, And it's like, what am I even saying?
Like, it's
I did it for the
charity.
kids. They didn't care if I was there at all.
Yeah.
It's like you're like in the Big Brother program.
Yeah.
I was there for the kids.
I was there for
the
the kids. We did it for the kids.
The kids love riffs.
But yeah, like it sucks because like basement shows are the most fun and the best, and it's like the one time people are going to go ape shit for just the music. But you're like, I don't got many more.
Well, there was
left.
a tight window where I felt at home there, and it was when I was between the ages of 19 and 22.
Yeah.
And then I immediately felt aged out.
I got into it late. I was
Yeah.
like the first like basement show I ever played, I was probably like 24.
Yeah.
Like 25 maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
started
maybe I
as a
wasn't
young
like
buck.
10 years older, but I was definitely older.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next one. Played a show somewhere inconvenient, hauled gear somewhere totally ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I mean, 3, 2, 1.
It's kind of the name of the game.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like
there's one that really sticks out to me, and I don't know if you guys are thinking of the same one, but there's this dilapidated patch of concrete in the middle of a certain borough in Pittsburgh that my old bandmate Giovanni would throw DIY shows through a generator at, and we played as a duo there one time. My other band played there one time, and you have to trudge through poison ivy, weeds, through mud, up a hill to get there. And then there's like needles and shit, and like, and the whole time I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is terrible. You're getting bitten by bugs. It's the dead of summer. You could get rained on, and you're dragging like thousands of dollars of equipment into the woods.
Yeah, that's one that sticks out to me. I have a more ridiculous one, but yeah, like we used to, Buddy's, our drummer Buddy's brother-in-law would throw these parties, and he lived in the middle of nowhere. Like in Elwood City, and he would throw these fall parties every day. It was called the Fall Party.
Hell yeah.
And we would go, they would ask us to play at the Fall Party every year. And we had been doing this since I was like probably 18 years old. We would just go back every year, and we would like, for some reason the venue would change. Like we would like, it was like, I was like, oh, we're going to that place again. And then like his brother-in-law would like move or like buy new land somewhere. And it was just like always a different place, to the point like the last one we did was like just in like a horse stable.
That's
like,
awesome.
And like we would always play in the same back of a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Like a la Democracy.
Yes.
We would just always like, you would take the shit out of the cars, drag it up like a muddy hill, like through horse shit.
Yeah.
And like put it on the back of this trailer. And we would do it every year, and like it was his family that was there, and still they didn't like it. Like we would just like play, and it was just, like no one would even watch.
Dude,
It was like,
I loved those gigs
Yeah.
where one person is like, dude, you guys should come play.
yeah.
Because like they
You should
in
play.
their head they see like some movie
Yeah, they're
where
like-
you're playing like covers everybody likes
And like people are like jumping up and down.
yeah,
It's
and they
like-
have roadies that set their
Yeah.
shit up
yeah.
for them.
And then the reality is you like
You get mud on your guitar pedals.
or the band that shows up is drunk and is playing original songs you don't care about literally
yeah,
at all.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's we also did that as a
Yeah.
part of it because like no one cared, you know. So we're
Yeah.
like, we might as well just play some originals, you know. But it was always wild to me. Like those shows are so funny because we would do them like every year. It was like an annual event. Like I don't know why they just kept being like, you guys are doing it this year too. It's like, do you remember last year? It's a nightmare. Like why?
I'm just afraid of change in general.
I think we just got to do it.
Yeah, even
Gotta
though
do it again.
even though it was bad, I don't
do
want to
it.
face a new world.
We can't get a new
No.
setup. This works, kind of.
Not at all.
All right. Let's see where else. Next one. Forgotten large chunks of lyrics to a well-known cover. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yeah.
Your
All
brother
the time.
has my favorite documented version of this literally of all time.
Oh,
might
I know
have
what
to
you're
put
talking about.
That in this video.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
He walks up to a mic so confident he knows the words to Billie Jean.
First of all, none of us knew Billie Jean.
How the fuck do you not know Billie Jean?
I mean, we didn't know how to play it. The only
Okay.
person that knew how to play
He's the bass player.
some semblance of it was Nick, our bassist, who knew how to play just the main riff. But he just knew how to do that. And
then
he
the
just
dr-
started. Yeah, he
And then the
started.
drummer locks in, and then you all get this idea
Yeah.
that Billie Jean's just going to
Like, it's
erupt
gonna
out
just
of
come.
us.
Yeah, it's just gonna come out. And yeah, my brother just got to the mic and just like
It's
eats
so
it.
awesome.
It was just like she's more like a queen.
Movie
Like
scene.
it starts fucked up. Like you didn't
Yeah.
even. Get
She's
the
a
first-
queen in the movie scene.
That's what it is. Queen movie scene.
Let's cut to a clip right
Yeah.
here.
She wanted a beauty queen from the movie scene. She said, don't mind, don't know what you mean, I'm the one.
I'm interested to know both of yours, though.
There's been many. I mean, I
Yeah.
do cover shows. With
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
there's
true.
just like, Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. I just blanked on like
Yeah.
the last verse, and so I was just like, something boss.
Yeah.
Meet boss.
Yeah.
boss. Other boss. I know he says boss twice.
yeah, yeah, that's what it is. I'm the worst at remembering lyrics to anything, even ones I
Yeah.
wrote.
Yeah, I was also in a cover band for forever. So like, I mean, there's still songs that I would just like. I would feel confident to get up and play right now, without knowing any of the words to. Like
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Stranglehold.
Yeah,
Hunger Strike.
yeah.
All of these songs, Gold on the Ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Played them hundreds of times. Do not know the words.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
mean,
like you just mumble.
It's
You know, and that's good
unbelievable. I don't know what the disconnect is, but like, I've listened to Paranoid 3 billion times.
Yeah.
And there are a decent amount of words to that song, but my band actively covers that song sometimes.
Yeah.
And every time before we play it, I'm like, before we go on stage, I'm like looking at my phone. I'm like, finish
Yeah.
with my woman. Okay, I got it. They're back. You know,
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
for that like hour, and then they're gone again.
Then they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all these songs all exist in that like gray matter of your brain.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
like you know
Like the-
every part of, but like if you actually had to actively think about
The
what is
barely
said,
functional part
yes,
of your brain.
They've
yeah.
they've entered your subconscious at this
Yeah.
point.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next one. Talked about rock and roll as a description for your band. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done this.
Really?
That one was inspired by Supergroup.
Yeah,
Because they say,
yeah.
we're just a rock and
We're
roll
rock
band.
and roll guys.
Yeah.
For my first band, yeah, that was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
we are rock and roll.
We're rock
Yeah.
and roll.
I guess if you would call us something, it would be rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Specifically rock and roll.
I was always trying to do something more fan. Like the roll I would cut out.
Yeah.
Like, I would never.
You were darker.
I was
ominous.
more of an Evan Seinfeld.
You were
Yeah,
sort
you
of
were
an
a
Alex.
biohazard.
It's very demonic.
We're talking about all the biohazards in the world.
It's very dark and demonic.
Yeah.
That's how it would be.
It's like
dark.
maybe this is actually hell.
Yeah.
We'll save it.
We'll save it. Okay. Next one. Told people in the audience to clap their hands. 3, 2, 1.
I think I
Ooh.
may have gone like this at a time.
Oh, that's tough.
I've never done it.
I've never done that.
I know there was a show where my brother did it, and I remember like he did it, and it was during a battle of the bands, so he was like trying to get the audience together, and there's a video of him being like, "Get your hands together," and I'm like I just remember just that moment being like, "Oh man,
Yeah, get your hands together.
get your hands
really
together."
tough.
It's rough.
Yeah, it is because it's so out of like if you know your brother.
Yeah, it's like
that's not how he
what?
would say.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're not that guy.
Yeah.
No, I think we played the regatta one year, and I think there was a song where I might have did a little bit of
Oh
this.
man.
yeah.
At the regatta, had a lady in like a boating hat, just like has like chains and shit hanging off her hands.
Have you
Got
ever?
one of those like floppy hats on?
I'm not like a dancer or a very participatory guy, and when I go to a show, I just kind of want to like watch and maybe stomp my foot
Yeah.
and on my head. Have you ever in your life, even at the best concert, ever felt moved enough that you want to clap your hands? You know what I'm saying?
It depends. I mean, I've seen.
I
some,
don't
like,
want to do this.
big
ever.
like legacy acts.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
They hit you with a big clap like that. I'm gonna. Do
I'm
it.
always
depends on how
ever.
drunk I am.
I'm always ever doing it respectfully. I don't.
9
wanna do
beers.
it.
I'm clapping.
9 beers, I'll clap along with Def Leppard.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Next one. Made business cards. 3, 2, 1. Never done this one.
I did. It was.
Do I smell a comeback?
Yeah, this might be a comment.
I mean, I did write all of these last ones. Yes, our very first band. I don't know if it was me or my drummer Jim that decided that we needed business cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to hand out
Because
to the
you would
fellow
see
bands.
all these other bands, you're like, they're not professional.
Yeah.
They don't take this
I
serious.
actually remember. I think that's how we met. I
Yeah.
took one of
I was
your
like,
business
excuse
cards.
me.
We gotta go to Vistaprint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see a Gmail that
Like
we
you
don't
get you-
check and
Yeah.
a Facebook
Yeah.
URL.
You just swoop in there.
But I remember
Something band at gmail.com.
I think like he picked a template off of probably Vistaprint, and
Yeah.
like I remember I got it and like thinking to myself, I was like, this does kind of fit the vibe of the band.
This is kind of what we do. What kind of corporate bullshit?
Yeah, and then like years later, I got like a gutter cleaning business card in the exact same template, and I was like, oh yeah, I just put my artistic pursuits on the
so-
same level as the guy that fucking blows
That's
out my
awesome.
gutters.
That's so cool.
That's so good.
That's awesome.
God, what a moment.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. Next one. Played a municipal town function, not a music festival. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yep.
Big time.
We were the staple at Upper St. Clair Community Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was that was my high school band's big break. Whenever we'd get community day, and what would be really cool is you'd be playing, and the goddamn parade would be be going at the same time.
I never got to do Upper St. Clair Community Day. I was
Well,
always jealous. I
yeah.
wanted to do it.
No big
You
deal.
were a mainstay at Bloomfield Little Italy days.
Yeah, we was the cover band version of my band. We would do Little Italy Day. We did it like 4 years in a row, and
Yeah.
it just kept getting worse. There was one year where it was like very sick, and we got paid a lot of money, and like people were like going crazy, and we got like free food from people.
People just launching fucking linguine.
Yeah.
at you.
Take out. Oh!
Is that the time that Benito helped you guys?
No, that was the last time, and
Ah.
that was when I put my foot down, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. I mean, I never wanted to do it.
Joe Jackson.
Yeah, my
Forcing
dad.
me.
So first, I'll just tiny little bit of backstory. I'm related to the guy in Pittsburgh that sets up Little Italy Days. Everyone in Pittsburgh hates Little Italy.
It's the most unanimously disliked
Yeah.
event of all time.
Everyone hates it. I hate it. My dad like for some reason gets in contact with this guy that's like my cousin, who I've literally never met or seen. I've never met him. I know his name. I know he's a real guy, but I've never seen him in person. And I talked to him on the phone one time before one of the Little Italy Days events, and he was such an asshole to me.
Yeah.
Over the phone.
You gonna play White Wedding again, dumbass?
I was just like, what time? I think I was like, he does not supply a sound system. So we would have to show up with our own sound system.
Yeah.
So we had to start hiring Benito and Noah to come run our sound.
Yeah.
But like it's such a disaster. There's nowhere to park.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Like the last time we played, there was a band that played before us, and like I think they hired a sound guy. They hired their own sound guy. And one of them like dropped like a piece of gear like on the ground, and the sound guy like lost it in front of like everybody. He's like, "The fuck are you doing?" Like it was crazy. I was just like, it's a festival.
Yeah,
people like
destroyed.
fucking
There's kids.
silent.
Somebody was just with a cannoli fucking cream all over the mouth. It's like,
Mamma mia! It was horrible. And then like my dad still like every single year, like, are you doing Little Italy Days? And I'm like,
No.
are you kidding me?
they're doing bobbing for meatballs again.
Like
It shocks me that you guys did it as long as you did.
we wouldn't even say yes to it.
There were multiple times where it was the last straw, and then the year turns to a different year, and you do it again.
I mean, we would legitimately say no, we're not doing it, and then somehow end up doing it.
Yeah.
like he would just call me like, so I booked you. You're doing it. I told him you would do it, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like,
crazy,
you gotta do
dude.
it.
They've already remapped the parade route.
Yeah, and it would.
It's in.
It
You're
would
done.
like happen like mid-August.
You're
like,
done.
He would tell me this like August 2nd. Like you're doing this 2 weeks.
It's over.
Get everything together. And I'm like, are you? Wow.
And you got to play for 4 hours.
Play for 4. Yeah, we'd have to end up playing for like 2 hours every time.
A friend of mine who's like a filmmaker in the city, he made this like very artsy film of like mock film about like because he lives in Bloomfield where Little Italy Days is, and he made a film about how much he hates it
That's
and
so
posted
good.
on Instagram.
That's how much hatred
it was like
happened.
it was like a silent film. It was
Yeah.
very artfully done and whatever. The guy that you're talking about, the Little Italy guy, hit him up and is like, "Hey man, I don't really appreciate you slandering our festival like that." And like Max, the guy I'm talking about, is like, dude, I mean nothing by it, but you do fuck up my neighborhood for like 3 days.
Say what everyone should say whatever they want to him because he an
sucks.
asshole.
Yeah.
Next one. Played a show to just the other bands. 3, 2, 1. I think that's a given.
That's an easy one.
It's a rite of passage, actually.
Truly.
The worst one I ever had was in Austin. We drove down for South by Southwest. We took like a 3 p.m. show off of 6th Street. Like most of the shit that's happening is down on 6th Street where we were for your bachelor party.
Yeah.
This place was a circus themed bar that I remember
Okay.
it was like pitched to me. They're like, Richard Linklater loves this bar. He's there
He
all
could
the
be
time.
there.
Dude,
Linklater, dude.
In my mind, I'm like, dude, I have all these slacker questions I could ask Richard Linklater. We show up. There's like, a big like carousel. There's these giant like elephant statues. And it's just us and this band from Seattle. And like, I'm like, this sucks.
I think I know this story.
And we're loading up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think anybody's showing up. And they're like, it's cool, dude. We'll make it worth it. We'll trade Facebook likes.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
there you go.
That's the worst.
Facebook likes.
I remember it was like that night that me and James were like, if we're gonna do this, let's just do the things we like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Never this.
It'd be
That was
so
also
funny.
the at that same show. There was a girl there, and the band from Seattle were like still doing like full on like talk to the crowd, even though it's just us. And they're like, this next song is about the neighborhood we're from in Seattle and the fact that it's getting gentrified and how much that sucks. And the girl in front of me just goes, but I like gentrification. And I was like, oh my God.
I like gentrification.
Yeah.
Who says that?
A, who says that, and B, it's like they were like 4 white guys from Seattle. It's like, You are the
You're
gentrification.
Yeah, right.
You're the problem.
You're the problem.
It'd be so funny if they were just like, I'm just picturing like a movie scene of you guys like leaving that bar, and then like Richard Linklater walks in. And he's like, I thought there was supposed to be music playing.
And like,
I'm like driving in the van. No,
One of my favorite things about this bar is the band.
this is a band.
I love School of Rock.
I would have loved to see some live music. Takes off his glasses. It's me, Richard Linklater.
My friend Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke was just in here. All right, let's move on. Played a battle of the bands. 3, 2, 1.
Classic.
Yeah,
100%,
for sure.
dude.
It's so funny too. Is like as a kid, like when you're young in a band, you really think that it could matter.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's
I'm
how-
sure Led Zeppelin out-battled
I'm sure
so
they
many
battled,
bands to get to where they were.
Dude, I would have loved to, like, if I was going to come back to music, I would just do battle of the bands.
Yeah.
We should reform the band and simply are a battle band.
Yeah,
We're a battle band.
Dude, like our Instagram's like, oh, what do you think? Hidden Forge, we're coming for your ass this Friday. It's all like wrestling
like, we
promos.
That's the like that's
a
what
good
I would
idea.
do, because like there is that like tiny level of competition with every show you do. It's all
Everyone.
like it doesn't matter, you know. Just turning it into a career would be the best
that's
thing.
smart.
Even better is like no one would come see us. So we book all these battle sets, and it's just the
fucking
most
battling.
hostile audience. Fuck you!
You suck.
you get booed.
Yeah.
all
Oh, you
the
guys
time.
are the assholes of
Yeah.
making videos calling
Yeah.
us all out.
Yeah,
That's an idea. Honestly.
That
Oh,
is an
dude,
idea.
that's a
Just
great
forming
idea.
a battle, the battle band. Dude.
yeah.
No one take that.
We're
Yeah.
battle tested.
Okay, next one.
On
Got
our-
the
I'm sorry. Just on our Instagram, we keep updating our battle record.
battle. Right?
0-39.
Heavyweight.
It's getting real
champ.
hard to keep finding these competitions to participate in. Okay, next one. Got the name of a band wrong on stage. So this is like a band you're like on the bill.
Yeah, like
playing
one of the
with-
other bands.
Yeah, you're like saying, "Hey, stick around for whoever," or "Thank you, whoever." For
That's tough. 3, 2, 1. I don't think I've ever done this.
I definitely have. I remember one. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember saying it wrong. Like, I have a thing with names. I psych myself out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bad with names.
Yeah.
I'll know someone's name and just be like unable to say it.
Yeah.
And like I did that on stage with a band, like where I was like, I shouldn't say it, and then I tried to, and it, like either like I got the plural wrong or I added a plural, and I got off, and like I went up to the person, I was like, oh dude, I'm so sorry, and they were like, no, it's cool. And
They
like,
were
what-
actually mad about
I was
it.
like,
Well, you are Chappelle Roan. You're the
Yeah,
I am
Chappelle
Chappelle
Roan.
You're the
Roan,
guy
yeah.
that does Chappelle Roan.
I might have mild dyslexia.
Carvel,
Carvel.
Josh Homey,
Yeah.
What is
Ty
it?
Seagal.
Ty Seagal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything. There's always things where we're just like, yeah, it's Homie. It's,
Yeah.
It's Chapel Roan.
Yeah.
It's
Chappelle.
Charvel.
Yeah.
And you just blow right through it. Dude.
I don't care. I might be disabled, and that's fine.
Just own it, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Played at a bowling alley.
This is a big one.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Uh-huh.
You had to have.
Did I? Yes, Arsenal. Yes,
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Because I know that I've seen you
Yeah,
play at a bowling
yeah.
alley,
Yeah,
but I
think
must have played one.
I have a great story with this one. So my high school band, my Giovanni, who was in my high school band, his first foray into booking shows, booked us our first ever like non-community day show, and it was through Craigslist that he
Hell
found this gig.
Love that.
And it was at this bowling alley out in like West Mifflin somewhere, and it's like, what's the like long at? Is it like 51 that goes all the way through West Mifflin? It's like a whatever.
Yeah, I think it is.
Like a mid-sized highway, and there's nothing on it where this bowling alley is. And not only are we playing the bowling alley, they set up the stage cosmic style
Hell yeah.
in the lanes.
That's so sick.
So there's balls rolling by us.
Lane
And
19's down. Let's throw a band on it.
and the guy communicated with us for the gig through Facebook, and we found the guy's Facebook, and there's just a lot of porn that he shared to his
I love
Facebook. And we were asked to play for 2 hours, and we only had like 35 minutes of music, so they wouldn't pay us.
Really?
Yeah, we just played, and we were like, "That's it." And they're like, "Okay, you guys can bowl if you want." And that's it.
We booked you for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We booked you for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I looked up from posting porn on my main account to realize you guys were done already.
His main account, dude.
So you can take up the rest of the 90 minutes
Yeah.
in free play.
Yeah.
But you still got to rent shoes.
Yeah. Our parents were there. Our girlfriends were there. It was our girlfriends at the time made these posters, and they handed them out to people on 8.5 by 11 that just said, "Come see." My band was called The Incandescents. Come see The Incandescents at the bowling alley. Yeah.
At a bowling alley.
It
We're
was
not
pretty
sure
cool.
where.
Yeah, I don't remember particularly where it was, but I do pass it from time to time on my way to the beach. I'm like, "Hey, there's that fucking shithole I played."
Bowling alleys are like, it's not really embarrassing to play at a bowling alley, but like once you are playing at a bowling alley, you realize just how little you belong at a bowling alley.
Yeah.
You're just like, this is fucking up everyone's like
This can be
day.
nothing
Yeah.
but a nuisance.
There is
Yeah.
there is a cool bowling alley in Youngstown called West Side Bowl, which is a cool place to play.
I've never been there, but I heard that's a really good venue.
It rocks. I mean,
Yeah.
Youngstown sucks, and there's kind of like nothing to do there, so the
Yeah.
crowd is like the most hit or
Yeah.
miss you'll ever experience in your life. But
when
it's
I
cool.
went to Youngstown, I was very surprised at the amount of people that showed up to a local show. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm moving to Youngstown.
If you can book West Side Bowl on a league
On a-
night,
a
that's
league
damn
night.
good.
Next one, played at a beach theme venue.
Okay.
This is kind of the same thing as a bowling alley.
Uh-huh.
You're completely out of place.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I believe we talked about this.
Okay.
Which
Years ago, we talked about some sort of beach because it was like your dad was like, "You got to help this guy out."
yeah. This is actually so you'll see it in this video because it's the place where we debuted the Billie Jean cover.
Debut.
So that was like a beach
Debuted and retired. the Billie Jean cover.
Billie Jean cover. It was like
She's
a
the same of
beach
a movie queen.
volleyball bar and court. So there's like sand everywhere.
That's
You could, like,
awesome.
play- there's like people playing like beach volleyball back there.
Indoors.
It was all outdoor, but like they had like it was like a cabana that we played in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just another thing where you're just like, what are you doing?
We don't
Yeah.
belong.
Nobody
to-
wants this
Well,
here.
it's like
Yeah.
that time where you're early on in your band life. Like,
Yeah.
Like you don't know other bands.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're
You're
just
just
like,
like-
well, the bowling alley has music.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can play there.
Let's go
Yeah.
play the bowling. Let's play at the beach volleyball court.
Yeah.
The beach volleyball themed restaurant.
Doesn't fit. This kind of fits in with the Billie Jean thing. Taking requests from the audience and then not being able to play the song. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. For
Ouch.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
I've
like-
had people yell shit that I can't play, but like never. Who wants to hear something? Nope, not that one.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in like these marathon sets where it's like a cover set that you're booked for like 4 hours. We play everything, and then like where it's like, what does everyone want to hear? And then someone's like, something fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like Lumberjack by Jackal, and you're just like,
What?
okay, we don't know that. It's like, okay, maybe this was a bad idea.
And that's always dangerous because that guy's usually the drunkest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
And he's
always,
like, what do you mean
the
you don't know
fuck?
any Jackal?
You said requests. Like I've been in that situation. Tom Petty. There's always a Tom Petty.
Yeah,
guy.
there's a free bird.
And then like if
know.
you don't know Tom Petty, it looks really bad because it's like, how do you not know?
Yeah, you got to play like
Last
Free
Dance with
Fallin' or
Mary
something.
Jane,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Last two. Put a QR code on anything.
Okay. Anything band related. So
Anything
like it
band
could be
related.
like merch table signage.
Yeah. If you've created a QR code
Okay.
in any
All right.
form.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, dude.
I'm shocked that you guys haven't actually.
No,
I
never.
didn't really understand what a QR code was until
Kinda
COVID.
new
Oh,
age.
okay.
Like,
Here's the
it wasn't
thing.
until they were like, you can't order a
Yeah.
hot dog unless you
Yeah,
put
there's
your
a
phone to
QR
this.
code.
I didn't understand.
My
what
dad
it was.
works in marketing and has for a very long time. Credit to Jim Young. He was hip to QR codes in
Big
like
on
2010.
QR code. Oh wow.
He's like
Yeah.
the power of
He's-
this.
yeah, and
This is
the
gonna
whole
change
time,
everything.
Dot.
my brother and I laughed at him. We're like, dude, fuck that shit. And then COVID happened. But no, I mean, I have the most pitiful thing to do is to make some sort of vinyl signage and put it like behind you while you play. You
Oh,
know,
hell yeah.
I
I've
haven't
seen
done that. I have not done that.
Now that I know that that's a possibility, I want a 20-foot by 20-foot QR.
So
Yeah.
you can't even scan it. It's so big.
Yeah, that's shameful. What I have done is like put the Venmo QR code
Oh,
on a piece
damn.
of merch.
Yeah.
I mean, my merch
I like that, though.
for my merch table.
I really
savvy.
like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I put people to shame with our merch.
Yeah,
table.
I've
we have
seen
a
your merch
very
table.
sick merch. table.
Yeah.
But also I've made the QR code of like, go to our link tree
Yeah.
or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck, you know,
Yeah.
as if
link-
anyone's gonna scan it.
QR codes for like stores and stuff. Not as shameful as just like this is to our website.
Yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
seen that recently, and it was the first time I really ever saw it, and it was like crazy to me. And it was like it happened very recently. I
Yeah.
was just like, what the fuck?
It is embarrassing, but also incredibly practical.
Yeah, it's practical. It's smart, but that's why.
If
it's
there's any
lame.
way that you could set up a QR code to just immediately charge their Venmo,
Yeah, that would-
Oh, that would be sick.
As soon as you do it.
$999.
Yeah.
Download our new single.
as soon as you do it.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
All right,
Last
last one. This is one I put on tail end of the day. Said the name of the city you were playing in on stage of the show as if you were addressing the entire city.
Yeah, like Spinal Tap. Hello, Cleveland.
What's up, Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I've
Yeah, I
never
don't
done
think
it.
so.
Never
Okay.
done it.
All right.
And good thing, because that is something that irks me a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
If you're from Pittsburgh,
If
and
you're
say,
from
"Hello,
Pittsburgh and you're at Club Cafe and you're like, what's going on, Pittsburgh? It's like,
where do you get
What?
the authority
The
to
only time-
address the entire
the
city?
whole city.
There's 19 people
and you're
here.
not touring.
and they're your coworkers.
The only time that I've ever felt inclined to say anything in terms of where the band is from is if we're not where we're from.
Yeah,
Like,
if
hey,
you're-
we're
yeah.
Melt from Pittsburgh. That's
Yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah, and you say we're from Pittsburgh. You
Yeah,
don't say
that's
what's
all.
going on, Youngstown.
Yeah, that's all I've ever done.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
that's it.
that's it. That's a lot. And there's a lot of good stories in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone can relate. We got to close this shop up. 'cause
Yeah,
we got
this is
Supergroup
going
to
long.
talk about.
Well,
Yeah.
who's the biggest loser?
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah, who
biggest
is the biggest
loser.
loser?
Drum roll, please. Is me. I
Really?
edged everybody out. Yeah, by one. It's JJ 19, Nate 18, Evan 16. I had 19 of the 26.
Wow,
Dude.
that's a lot.
And you
I
are
had 18.
the biggest loser.
loser.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think I've played on the road a lot more than you guys,
Yeah.
and that is inherently the most humiliating thing to do as a band because you'll go from like playing something kick ass here to fuck you
Yeah.
anywhere outside of like this radius.
Just a stunning
Yeah.
indifference.
Stunning,
When you're
yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
Yeah.
think also you have an advantage to lose, or to win, because you never were in a cover band.
This is
yes.
Cover band,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shame in
true.
that.
100. I've only been in your cover band
Yeah.
for one show, and it was the most humiliating gig
And
I've ever
how was that for you?
That was one of the most nightmarish things I've
That
ever
was my
experienced.
life, dude. My whole life.
You guys kind of no-sold it. You're like, it was just another one. I was like, what
It was.
the fuck? They were
It
trying to
was,
give us Stromboli as like a way to fucking soften the blow.
I had 8 wine coolers just so I could go on stage with some sort of like respect for myself.
Your dad had like a cart filled with like Seagram wine coolers.
Yeah.
He's like, take them.
Take them, yeah. That and there is a full recap of that show on Patreon
Yes.
from a long time ago. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. Follow us subscribe to the channel, comment down below, follow us on Instagram and TikTok for the skits and the podcast clips. Get the shirt, subscribe on Patreon for the newest supergroup episode that's going to be out on Sunday. Episode 6. We'll see you over there. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.